Bridgeport, Rajay Thomas from Calabar, Taylor from St. Jago High, Wardlow from Kingston College.
They're called to their marks.
They're set away now. Matthias of Lacovia, very small in the outer lane, lane number 8. That light blue outfit. Stepping forward is Wardlow from Kingston College, third at the Corporate Area Championship. Going with him, it is St. Jago's Alex Taylor, 2:08.28 coming in. So these two away. Adrian Hay of Froome in green and white, also there in third at the moment. And from St. Elizabeth Technical, or John Davis in third, being pushed to the right, Davis. And St. Mary Technicals, or St. Mary High's, Devonnie Williams. And in blue and yellow is the Western champion from St. Elizabeth Technical. Here now is Wardlow.
1 minute through the first lap, compared with 55 seconds to the first lap for Martin.
So Wardlow of Kingston College with the lead. Taylor, St. Jago up on his shoulders. Stepping forward now with some amount of conviction is Rajon Davis of St. Elizabeth Technical. He takes the lead just ahead of Taylor from St. Jago, with Kingston College's Wardlow in third position. Williams of St. Mary High in fourth. Those four well away from the rest of the pack. That's being led by Hay of Froome Technical. They hit the 120 mark now. It is a battle between Davis of St. Elizabeth Technical, Taylor of St. Jago. These two, they have the lead. Stepping forward now from St. Mary High, Williams. Going with the lead is Taylor. Wow, look at Williams. He has passed the Western champion, who is totally out of it. And the win, 2:04.21 for that man on screen from St. Jago, Taylor.
Tavon Martin from Belfield, here they go. Craig Prendergast from Calabar, Amari Brown from Woolmers, Shaquille Gordon from Charlemont, Horatio Wanlis from Tivoli. So Campbell from Ferncourt, Scott from Cornwall, McLeod from St. Jago, Martin from Belfield, Prendergast from Calabar, Brown from Woolmers, Gordon from Charlemont, Wanlis from Tivoli. Class 3 boys, first of 3 semifinals, 400 meters.
Tavon Martin in lane 4.
800 meters, sorry.
Tavon Martin is in lane 4, Belfield High School, same school as Kemoy Campbell. Has the ability to run faster than the champ's record, which is 1 minute 58.06. That record set all the way back in 2007 by Wakar Costa. Hubert Lawrence. After this race, we may say the record was.
May just Bruce. There he goes.
Here they are. It's a cool and calm start here for Tavon Martin of Belfield, who goes to the front on the outside, also in full red from Charlemont. That's Shaquille Gordon. So all red they cut across now, except Gordon, who comes across now. It's very late. In third place at the moment, McLeod from St. Jago, and behind him from Cornwall College is Scott. But this man well away from the field, that's Shaquille Gordon from Charlemont.
Looks like
that's Martin rather from
he's going for it in the first
Belfield. Yeah.
Ronaldo, 57.1 when he ran 157.4. Central jump, that's 55 flat, going for it.
That's ridiculously fast. The class 1 boys will just barely go faster than 55 seconds.
Yeah, so Tavon Martin, as expected, the central champion, moving away so far away from the rest of the field, maybe about 50 or 60 meters. In second place, as you see behind him, is McLeod from St. Jago. Behind McLeod is Calabar's Prendergast. He hits 200 meters now.
1 minute 26. He's still 32 seconds ahead of the record, but he has done a lot of work so far, Renardo. Can he maintain this pace?
Ran up 4 by 8 at Gibson at 156, so in that speed zone again.
157.48. The record at Central Championship fell to this man with the lead. That's Stephon Martin of Belfield. He's been cheered on here. The record 158.06. May have taken it out a little bit too fast. Is tiring now. Won't get the record, but gets the win. 201.35 for the win. And St. Jacobs McLeod coming in for second, with Prendergast of Calabar in third place. Went out very fast, did Martin, but just didn't have the gas to get the record.
If he went out 3 seconds slower, Hubert, and hit the lap at 58 seconds, I think he wins this race with a record.
The record here, 1 minute 51.26, set in 2017 by Kimar Farquharson. Now in Class 1. On the outside, Froome Technicals Lindo in green and white. Inside of him, Bacchus from Port Antonio. Also there is Cameron of St. Andrew Technical. And the very tall figure of Mullings from Petersfield is hustling and bustling into second place at the moment. So the boys will come into the straightaway for the first time, and the lead with Reed from St. Jago. Just behind him, Mullings from Petersfield. Also there is David Martin from Calabar. Stepping forward now, Amarian Davis from Jamaica College. Here he is, dark blue and white, goes to the front, pulls with him David Martin of Calabar up on his right shoulder now, with Mullings of Petersfield left back and struggling now. Coming forward as well, it's Bacchus of Port Antonio. He gets into third, being passed now by Adrian Nethersole of St. Elizabeth Technical. The battle could very much be between these three. Problems there for Martin, but he's able to recover, still in second place. He wants first place. Amarian Davis from Jamaica College in third at the moment. Bacchus from Port Antonio just behind him. Nethersole starting to look across at David Martin. These two away. Amarian Davis now. Nethersole is smiling, he's looking. Davis into second place. Nethersole, very comfortable, very easy, gets the win. Davis second, Martin in third, and Bacchus in fourth. They're sent on their way now. This is semi-final 1 of 3. Gianni Henry of Kingston College, there he is in full purple, goes to the front. On the outside, that is Murray from Charlemont. Also there, it is Chung from Mona High. They're both in red. It is Chung who steps up and goes to the front from Mona High. Gianni Henry. Just behind those three is Thompson from Cornwall College. He's in fourth at the moment. And then Edwards from Donald Quarry being passed by Reeves of Merlin Otti. They coming to the straightaway now for the first time. Gianni Henry leads. In second place from Mona, that's Chung. Also in red behind those two is Murray from Charlemont, being passed now by Collington of St. Elizabeth Technical. I think 55 seconds on the clock downstairs as they came across the line for Gianni Henry of Kingston College. Henry leads. Everybody else strung out behind him, starting to make a move. Collington of St. Elizabeth Technical has gone up and gone past Chung of Mona High. Henry leads. Collington second, and in third place from Charlemont is Murray. Murray trying to go by Collington of St. Elizabeth Technical, can't do so comfortable at the front though. The man in full purple with a little bit of white, that's Gianni Henry. Into the straightaway he comes now. The battle on for second and third. That battle seemed to have settled as Collington looks around, looks behind him. He knows he's through. Henry comes through to get it. 155.70 on the clock downstairs for the winner. under the starters' orders and sent off for semi-final 1 of the Class 1 boys 800 meters. Look out for one Tyrese Taylor of Enid Bennett, formerly of Bob Walk, but going out early and hard is Calvin Marks of Cedric Titus in lane 1. And Taylor, minute 48.85 in the Grand Prix final. And that is where he really came to the fore. Tyrese Taylor won in Class 2 last year. But leading at present is Calvin Marks of Cedric Titus, maybe just making his mark in this first lap. Comes inside the home stretch now and running almost like he's ravaging the race, but certainly the rest of the field biding their time. The Calabar athlete Cunningham begins to move up as well. Taylor just staying right there, second at the moment. They come through the bell lap, just about 58 seconds. So a pretty decent effort for the first lap. Marks of Cedric Titus continues to lead, but the field is reeling him in now. And the big two in this one, Taylor of Enid Bennett and Roden of Kingston College, they both begin to move up. Roden, he'll know that Taylor at the moment is the man to beat. Roden came into the season as a medal hopeful for KC in this event. Still is. Roden, outgoing senior at KC, finalist in this event last year. So these two with about 150 meters to go. Tyrese Taylor looking quite easy the entire race and having the full measure of the race, and Roden too, despite Roden being in second place. So these two will take the 2 automatic qualifying spots. And the athlete from Cedric Titus still right there, but the top 2, Taylor and Roden, come across the line close for third between Cunningham of Calabar and Hutchinson of Clarendon College. So looking at your screen there, that's Roden of KC safely into the final.
Blackman Jamaica College 4, Kimar Farquharson Calabar 5, David Thompson Bridgeport 6, Tivon Morgan Enid Bennett 7, and Ramar Scott of Petersfield will go in lane 8. Farquharson, Class 2 record holder, 5, that's him on screen, has Dujan Blackman, Jamaica College, the inside lane in lane 4.
Blackman also a quality athlete. He was 4th last year and expected to do well.
Right, so those are your 8 semi-finalists. This one sent off. Kimar Farquharson of Calabar lined up in lane 5. Would have come into midway the season. Looks like the sure gold medal favorite for this event. But then came, of course, Taylor late in the season, showing his form and class. So taking the early lead, that's Richard Brown of Raciz. And Blackman of JC takes over the lead now. And here comes also from Raciz. This is Richard Brown of Raciz. Farquharson staying right there. Farquharson has run a minute 49 already this season. Is expected to challenge for the gold medal, the Class 2 record holder from 2017. Farquharson at the bell lap. It's Richard Brown of Raciz who leads. Begins to canter now. He would know that it's only the top 2 who automatically qualify for the final, and then the next 2 fastest times. Farquharson back in 3rd. He has a labored kind of running form, but do not be deceived, he has gotten faster this season. And Dujon Blackman in his final year at JC, finalist last year too. Blackman, Richard Brown from Raciz out west is saying he'll have something to say here as well. So just about 150 meters to go. It's Richard Brown of Raciz. Leads them, but only just coming inside the home stretch. Here comes Farquharson now. Blackman of JC has looked steady all the way. Farquharson now takes aim and looks the easiest of the lot. Looks down at the track at his spikes. How easy is that for Farquharson? He's saying, I'm ready. A minute 51.91. Minute 55 in the previous semi-final, and my, how impressive that was. Just a stroll for Kimar Farquharson, who wins the event ahead of